Aye. Aye. Just say the word.
Coordinates plotted.
Good and ready.
Frigate first class. You can rely on us.
Only our reporting in.
Stations.
You gained an influence bonus.
You can rely on us.
Let us not tarry then.
Stations.
Awaiting new horizons.
Make sail.
What brings you? I would welcome you better, but even the patient Jat has deserted our island. Wahadesha is old. Some of its beauty yet survives. Follow Abel. He will show you.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
The whole of Wahadesha stretches from here, land and law. Ask your question, Shema, and I will answer. The Pa Itaru has stood mysterious for millennia. Our river temple, old as Mbesa. The Waha water is impure. Long ago, there was beauty here, but now it is dust solid and scorpion touched. When the sun first rose, the gods blessed the island soil. On that land grew Isiates, eldest and tallest, the memory tree. Strangers built this camp long ago, brought tall ships from the north and many wars, but we remember as Yara provisions. Floods no longer grace the Waha. Salt beds pile as the water dries up. As soon will we, like our fathers. 'Tis time for guard duty by the Mecha, where Lord Ketema's provisions are stored. I leave you harbor bound. Our people know much. Talk to them and learn. If dismayed by our speech, come find me.
Someone's been promoted up the batting order.
You can rely on us.
Ship constructed. Ship constructed.
A shed yet? A water well? Time clogged and lily logged, but hope for water still.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
There was fighting here long ago. Kashtan forces fled, bloodied by Ketema's host. Now only ruins, memory haunted.
The waters of my patience are running dry.
New orders, Admiral. I... Steady her course.
So, Wahadesha. Is there hope to restore the island? Or is it indeed a lost cause? Water below, you say? Then we must bring it forth at once. Let us not tarry then. Change must come to Wahadesha. My patience and charity grow thin. They will adapt or be abandoned.
Just say the word.
Stations! Frigate first class.
This is Wahadesha? This wasteland? Very well. Let's get on with it. Barely had the shed yet been found, then Ketema sent aid. A lord most trustworthy and caregiving. The land is no longer used to water. It needs Isiates to ward the threat of the Wak, a water curse. The Isiates of the Wasi died long ago, but there may be some on other islands, by deep waters and cool waters.
Isiads, you say? What a strange dialect. Trees, I believe. This was found by the shore behind the library. Take as many as you wish.
I... Ready the ropes?
So what shall it be? We are close to clearing the last of the rubble. Now comes the time to plant the Isiate trees for water holding. A desert hut no longer. Water flows, life birthing, and tempest quiet. A miracle.
You have done much in little time. With water, Waha can surely now manage for themselves.
Ere we celebrate, the Wasi of Pa Itaru must be repaired. It is thus forlorn and poorly.
Festivals. More expenses. Time we made higher plans for Wahadesha.
A check copy?
New orders, Admiral.
Come into the court.
Coordinates plotted.
Ship constructed.
Cargo stations.
Ship constructed.
Room to maneuver.
I didn't expect you back so soon. Work will start presently. We are thankful for your help, ever stalwart.
If you wish to help Wahadesha on their terms, then you shall bear the responsibility alone. It may thrive, or it may fade.
Frigate first class.
The season for Messiette is nigh, a time of fancy flight. Did you bring enough so all goes well? Well, we'll find a way, I'm sure.
Ceasefire has ended.
Oh, we can hold our own. You're right. We need some perspective.
The people celebrate your leadership.
Resources are thin. Any help you could send would be appreciated.
You can rely on us. Stations!
So what shall it be? The Pa Itaru has stood mysterious for millennia. A river temple, old as Mbesa. Oh, wonderful. Messiette is a rite of fertility, of life celebrating. It is the heart of Mbesa, and we will teach you of it. Slowly life returns, but there is much to do ere we become a Waha once again.
I learned plant lore from my Wahiyet, as she from hers before. Come, let me show you.
are in the presence of a virtuoso.
Done.
The city is now closer to magnificence. New orders. Bring her around.
Land healing relies on the nurture of plants. Orange eciates, croplands, dark eciates. But the Waha is dry and needs more.
You can rely on us.
What will it be next?
I provide them venison, but the children need iatet, goat's milk. Perhaps the priest of Kidusi can spare us some.
You want the ghastly fiends? Well, Teka has finished studying them for his zoological study of Mbesa. So please, take the brutes. Shall we?
New orders, Admiral.
That's enough to seed the Waha with new life. Come, I will show you the apportioned place for each plant. To see such verdant life. Binyam did not love growing as I do, but I believe he
You
would
can
agree
rely on
we have
us.
done good here.
Frigate first class. New orders, Admiral. Frigate first class. Stations!
Already? The Waha is a place of fire sands and heat pain. I know no Awut who can resist such extremes, but perhaps there is such a breed.
The reward is well earned. A satisfying conclusion, I trust? As you give, so I would reward. Success worthy of an Enbesa. A token of appreciation from our land and its emperor.
New orders, Admiral. Stations. Steady her course.
Ready then?
You can rely on us.
The people celebrate your leadership.
Cargo boat at the ready. Carry her about. Begin the turn.
Let's see it then.
Frigate first class.
The Jat is a holy bird, known
Ready
for
the
its
ropes?
insect hunger and beauty. Bring a Jat to the Waha, and our hearts would hope fill.
mission?
Release the jet. Let its blessed flight fill our dry skies with beauty. The Waha thrives again with soft flight and moist life. The Kasa will live again. Only a wise one could restore the Waha and culture respect. With your help, Waha Desha and the Empire will grow greater.
Awaiting new horizons.
You can rely on us. Ready the ropes?
I see you have good news. Let us have it then.
Flagship awaiting instructions.
I had run out of patience, but you showed me the virtue of perseverance. You have breathed life back into Wahadesha. There is a natural beauty to it now, and many in this city have been inspired by their traditional example, raising gardens and terraces for all to revel in.
New orders, Admiral.
With the Pa Itaru complete, come days of Messiet, the feast of praise-giving. We want you as our honor guest. Messiet is a rite of fertility, of life celebrating. It is the heart of Mbesa, and we will teach you of it. You have given much. Only fair we be heart generous in return. As is told in legends, where water springs, so is memory unveiled. These soul bonds we would give to you as thanks. You came to us a Shema, stranger,
You can rely on
yet
us.
learned to listen with hard mouth and soul words. You are one of us, Hamesi.
Fleet en route.
You can rely on us. Halyard, sheets, and braces. Keep her constant. Halyard, sheets, and braces. Keep her constant.
A fine scholar has recently returned from Vespuccia, where he was researching archaeology. Find him in KidゥーシAnitoni. He will be of great help.
Just say the word.
So you're the one tasked with weaving our great epic together? A foreigner? Well, any ship in a storm. Well-intentioned, I'm sure, but I spent years studying this exceedingly complicated subject at Arvert College. It is hardly an easy task. The college was nice. It is Arvert, but the people of Vespuccia were indisposed by my chroma, if you know what I mean. So I left, and more's the loss for them. All good research papers start in a library, preferably a palatial library. The priests will grant you access, perhaps. I hope.
The library is restricted to servants of the Lord. The texts here are holy scripture, guarded from unsanctioned influence. But, as you are working on the Chronicles, you may enter if you answer this riddle. On quiet meres I lay, never sinking. Yet dipped in water, I am fit for drinking.
I better watch what I say.
The hibiscus flower is the image of what we seek. Here in KidゥーシAnitoni, knowledge nourishes us, that we may bloom in the eyes of the Lord. One must learn to see with the inner eye, the eye of the soul. Tell me, which of the buildings on our island is largest? Long ago, our library was a beacon of learnedness in a world of darkness. But the treacherous kings of Kashta burnt it all. Now it is interred deep below our island. But to those who know, the high walls and pale altars live on all around us. Your understanding is starting to blossom. The time for admittance is at hand. The priests of Kidusi acknowledge you. You show yourself to be worthy of trust. Lift now the veil and enter our famed library.
Resourceful, aren't you? Very well, let's get to it. All great nations spring from a golden age, a time of splendor and legend. The books are over there.
There are volumes here on every aspect of theology, history, science, or poetics. If you read, please turn the pages by their corners.
I hoped there'd be more. but these are all the books we have. Hardly enough for a full chapter.
A fellow scholar of the Golden Age. There is much we could discuss.
You'd only weigh me to the bottom.
History becomes legend, legend myth, and even myth is half forgotten. But why not dig up the old library? There must be traces to be found.
Quite right. Archaeology is the queen of all disciplines. Go, dig, dust, douse. The evidence should be enough to complete this first fragmentary chapter.
You are accustomed to such undertakings. Gather a crew and supplies, and we will support you.
Beware the sweet words of the priests of
orders?
Kidゥーシ. They are cannier than they seem, and would see their faith vindicated rather than bow.
Frigate first class. Stations. Frigate first class.
What brings you? Resources are thin. Any help you could send would be appreciated.
We cannot accommodate so many. We shall need temporary quarters for these workers.
New orders, Admiral. Halyard sheets and braces.
This would certainly help us survive, if you could allow it. An oath given is an oath due. Our workers have boarded your ship. May your search prove fruitful.
New orders, Admiral.
Now for the final note. Back already? A small contribution to the Lord's plans. The excavators appear ill-fed. That will have to do for the task at hand. At last, the excavation can commence. Lord, look favorably upon us.
You can rely on us. Coordinates plotted.
Cargo boat at the ready. Hold the crane. Bring her around.
Done.
You continue to be of the greatest use to us.